Breaking my lock open. The very moment my lock gets broken open, stop for a second, Angel. The very moment my lock gets broken open, I'm going to shoot the high wrist, and my hips are going to do this. They pendulum away. When my hips pendulum away, very important, we'll look at this on the next rep. Ty, for now, let's just keep this angle. My ear is going to hit his back. So next rep, I'm going to have you film it from this side so they can see my ear. But for now, I just want you guys to focus on my hand position and my leg position. So from here, when he goes to pop it open, my hand swings through and my legs swing through. I pop up and I finish. One more time. This time, I'm going to have you come on this angle. I'm going to roll Angel through. And we're in this anaconda. This time, I want you guys to look at my ear, my left ear more than anything else. Okay? Because if you want to look at the other details, hit rewind. But now you're going to look at my left ear. Watch how when he pops open, look at my left ear. You see my left ear? It connects to the back of his neck. Let's look at that one more time. He pops open. Do you see my left ear? It connects to the back of his neck. Look at my hand, how deep it is. It's high wristing. As I pendulum through, Angel has to follow. If Angel stays, I come on top and I finish on top. 99% of the time, they're going to follow. As they follow, we just end up with a high wrist in a kneeling position. And then from there, I finish. Okay, now let's look at chaining a darce with a guillotine. Okay, same thing we've been talking about this whole section, which is my opponent, in order to avoid getting any form of katagatame hit on him, which darce is a form of katagatame, elbow has to come away from the center line, away from the shoulders. As the elbow retracts, neck exposure is created. There's a lot of different setups for a darce that we can do. The one I'm going to show you guys right now is one that I learned from Gary Tonin. Gary uses this setup quite a bit. He's had a lot of success with it, and I think it's a great setup. Okay? All the credit to Gary. So from here, I'm in front of Angel. I'm going to have a front headlock. From this front headlock position, I'm going to take my hand off his jaw and go to the far pit. Off that far pit, I'm going to shift and shoot my hand from behind his armpit to my own forearm. I'm going to grab my own forearm here just like so. Okay? Once I grab my forearm here, I actually have a very robust means of control. That when Angel goes to posture, he feels like he can't posture. When he goes to try to break my grips apart, he can't reach my hands. Like trying to reach my hands. He can't reach my hands in any significant fashion. Okay? What I'm going to do from here is, while holding on to that far pit, I'm going to shoot my shoulder under his body. Okay? So let's rotate so I can show the camera. Ty, keep attention of this shoulder right here, so I can show them what this shoulder is doing. So from here, I'm front headlock. My hand touches the far pit. You guys already saw that. My hand shoots through and grabs my own forearm. You guys already saw that. Here's what you couldn't see from that angle. Look at this shoulder, my right shoulder. What I'm looking to do here to set up a strong darce, I'm looking to take my right shoulder, step around the corner, and shoot my right shoulder underneath him. So now you can no longer see my right shoulder. That allows my right hand to shoot super deep. Again, because of the control I have on his far armpit, when Angel goes to posture, he can't posture. He goes to pull that far elbow away. It's very hard to get it away. I roll through, and I keep the armpit controlled. I keep my control in his armpit. When I finish the roll through, now from this position, look how deep my arm is. Now my arm comes out, I lock, and now I can start to finish the darce. Okay? Now let's reset with the darce in place, and I'll show you guys the transition to the guillotine. The way we're going to transition to the guillotine is against a very specific, very effective form of darce defense, which is the sprawl defense. Okay? On your side, Angel. Okay. When I have the darce, what Angel can look to do to defend against the darce is he's going to look to sprawl on his left shoulder. So the shoulder that's inside the darce is going to sprawl to the mat. Angel, show them without my darce in place. Angel's going to take that shoulder. Exactly. It's as simple as it sounds, and it's as effective as it looks, okay? Maybe more effective than it actually looks. It looks kind of stupid because the guy's just sprawling on his shoulder. But trust me, trying to finish a darce on somebody who's sprawling on their shoulder, you will not do it. It's very difficult to finish a darce from that position, okay? So watch how, as I acquire the darce, Angel's going to take that thumb down and away. He's going to sprawl on that shoulder, and that's going to break my arms apart every time, okay? However, Angel has a problem. That when the elbow goes down and away, it creates so much neck exposure that I can follow up with a high-risk guillotine, okay? So while this is a very strong form of darce defense, it is a form of Darce defense that basically throws everything against the Darce. You're basically loading all of your defense, all of your effort against the Darce. And sometimes that's necessary. Like, man, if a Ruotolo has you in a Darce, like, dude, you got to do everything you can to survive that Darce. Because, man, a Ruotolo Darce, you're talking about the tightest Darce on planet Earth, right? Like, what are you going to do? Like, bet against it and try, like, an 80% Darce defense? Man, you got to throw everything against it. So maybe, for example, a guy is going to start to sprawl, right? So from here, as he sprawls, that's when my left hand slips